Oh yeah, you're there. You can see the dragon crypts.
There's someone on the cliff down there, here, right in the city of the dead, clinging on. Maybe it's possibly, the one Samael's looking for, or maybe that knows about who Samael's looking for. Something we shouldn't do.
Either way, it wouldn't be appropriate to leave them there. Let's go.
So you
All
wish to
right.
you wish to approach with your skycoach?
Yeah, I angle down towards the
Crashes
cliff.
into the mouse.
Okay. As you get closer, you see what looks to be a woman with bright red hair,
Ooh!
and one of her arms is in a sling. And
I'm going to make a guess and yell out, Bella Bronte, you okay?
Is it Samael?
Oh, she sounds hot.
Yeah, she's 8 foot of just drop dead sexy, man.
Ooh! Is this your girlfriend, Samael?
No, I think she's single, actually.
Quit your jabbering on, is that you or not?
Yeah, you okay?
Shit, no! My arm's broken.
Well, hold on. We're going to pull the coach in and see if you can get in here with us. Let's
So
edge the coach over there to her and see if we can't grab her and pull her in.
So you get closer, you see that she looks pretty wrecked. You can see where there's a bit of a branch, like an old, gnarled, desiccated tree that's poking out of the side of the cliff near where the cliff's edge is, and this little ledge, and it's broken, like a piece of it was shorn off, and she is got a bit of trickle of blood on her that's dried on the side of her temple. And as you get closer, she's looking at you and she's sort of wincing. But when she sees you and she sees that it is you, she sort of stands up a little bit taller. Just like kind of shakes it off. What the hell are you doing here? Oh. Haven't seen you in for so long, Samael.
We're here to rescue you. Get in.
It's awful suspicious that you'd be showing up right now.
Well, that's because the matron said she hadn't heard from you. What are you doing not checking in?
What do you think? Some blasted fool pushed me off the edge of the cliff. If I didn't struck that damn branch, I would have fallen down to my death, most likely.
Well, it's a good thing the branch was there to so casually catch you.
That's how I broke my damn arm.
Well, get in here. Let's see if we can fix it up. Byron, help me pull her in here. This is going to be a handful. Zara, be ready. I think we might need to heal her up.
Right.
And so you pull the skycoach in a little bit closer to the edge of the cliff, and you're able to, with some care, pull Savra Bellabronte onto the skycoach. And
Who's currently driving the sky coach?
I am.
And the skycoach sort of bobs a little bit from this extra bit of weight, and it's sort of shimmying back and forth, and the wind that's sort of creating sort of like a funnel effect as it's blasting through the valley. And she says, "Oh, make no bones about it, Samael. I owe you a drink."
Make it 2.
Some blasted fools got the drop on me. It's not like me.
Oh, that's okay. We'll get him back.
I fear that they went into the crypt. The Silent Night. We can't let them get in there. It is my
Do
duty.
you have a way to communicate back to the church?
I can't go back, Samael, you know.
No, do you have a communication stone? Anything we can send a message back?
No, if I did, then I wouldn't be in this predicament.
Okay, fair enough. Well, let's go up there and see if we can't put a little bit of well, think of a nice way to say it. Let's see if we can't stop them.
Well, now you're talking, Samael. That is the Samael I know. Who are all these people? Are they your wards?
Actually, these two people I met up with recently, they're this here is Byron, the most real G to ever walk the face of Eberron. This is Nick, he's a secret agent. This is Zara, this is his wife, and quite the skilled healer. You might want to take your arm over there to her. And this is the illustrious Siegfried, famous musician from over in the area where we met.
Well, they all look like a bunch of pansies to me, but if they're traveling with you and you vouch for them, then they have my respect.
I killed a ogre with a dagger that I threw while Mr. Samael over here was walking across.
And considering how roughed up you are right now, I think a feral squirrel could take you down. I wouldn't call too many people pansy at the moment.
You know I could take you with one arm. You know that, Samael.
Where? To dinner? Come on, let's go.
We need to catch those fools. It's my duty.
Well, you're not going
can you take
anywhere
us up?
with that arm.
I don't care about the arm. I made this makeshift sling to stabilize.
You don't know
the arm.
Saber the way I do. Saber with one arm is more dangerous than a platoon of soldiers.
You just lift this thing up to the edge of the cliff so I can get in there and take care of business.
No, we're coming with you. We have a lot of time to spare and not much to do.
Suit yourself. Let's get up there.
Alright. And Zara starts navigating the skycoach towards the direction that she is pointing.
And you begin lifting the skycoach up the approximate 100 feet up from where the ledge is to the edge of the dragon crypt outcropping. And as you raise up, you notice that the exterior facade of the dragon crypt itself is, you see smooth stonework, and you can see that the vault door to the crypt is open.
Before we continue, what color is Saber's eyes?
They are bright green.
Oh. Didn't know one? Okay, good. How you been feeling, Saber, before this incident? You feeling like yourself?
Pissed off.
Well, that's about normal then. Alright, let's go.
And as your ship gets to the edge, Saber doesn't even wait for you to land. She just sort of walks off the edge as you go over the edge of the cliff, and she drops down onto the stonework in front of the crypt.
Boom.
And she.
Hey guys, I fought with her before. Y'all gonna get ready for a spectacle right now. This is gonna be good.
She immediately pulls out her greatsword with one hand and holds it at her side. And she looks back at all of you and she says, "This is going to be good."
Siegfried kneels down and opens the case of his new loot and pulls it out and strums it and looks over to Sam.
You know, considering the way things are going, Siegfried, you might want to have a dirge ready.
Well, you know, I always have my rapier ready.
Are the rest of you coming in with us, or is anybody going to stay behind and watch the show?
The ship can watch itself.
Just take
Fine.
one it's sentient.
Yes, in a way. I take out the key.
Okay, once again,
That works.
hovering over the edge of the cliff, you're able to secure the ship as it the legs pop out from underneath, and the clawed feet grab onto the ground.
Let's just hope no one tries to directly sabotage it by, pricking the ground under it.
And as you approach the outer facade, you see the door is indeed seems to have been forced open. You can clearly see scratches and gouges into the stonework from the edges of the door. Do you proceed inside?
Yeah, let's Sabra take the lead. We're going to follow in right behind her. We need to go ahead and get an order set up right now, guys, before we go in here. Sabra is a tank. I feel like I should go in right behind her. Who do we want to bring in behind me?
Well, Samuel, do you want me closer to the front to see if I can check for traps?
That might be ideal. How's everybody holding up on spells right now?
Oh gosh, guys, I'm used.
I still have all of my inspirations.
What kind of cantrips are you rocking right now, Siegfried? Do you have anything for damage?
They're all roleplay.
And do you have any illusions?
Yes, that's all they are. Lights and illusions.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Nick, come in behind me. Siegfried, I want you in behind Nick. I want Byron to pull up behind you, Siegfried. That way we can have some range if we need it. And then Zara, pull up the rear.
All right.
Everybody got a plan?
Gotcha.
All right, let's proceed.
Did anyone hold the lady before we go in?
Actually, I forgot that I have no spell slots left.
She's not going to stand still long enough for you to heal her anyway. We need to move.
All right, let's move in.
I follow Samuel.
I'm behind Nick.
As you approach and enter into the crypt, you find yourselves within a room 25 feet by 25 feet, and you see what looks like signs of struggle within this room. And ahead of you, 25 feet in front of you, you see a single door, a wooden door that is ajar. Sarva begins just sort of boss hogging forward straight towards the door, and she says, "Come on, you pansies, out with it. Come on out. I know you're still in there." And you are all met with silence.
Not a talkative lot, are they?
She looks around at each of you. Her arm still in the sling. She doesn't seem to be moving it much, but she's hefting her greatsword with the other one. She begins sort of impatiently tossing it in the air and catching it and looking at all of you, and she says, "Well, I'm not half useless. I can still fight, but I'm smart enough to know when I need some backup. So, unless you say otherwise, I'm going in."
Let me take the lead. I've got a shield right now. I could probably take a hit better than you. Get in behind me. You can reach over top of me. It shouldn't interfere with that great sword.
I could
And,
toss some. I could toss some light and a really high, loud-pitched noise to try and disorient.
That's a good.
Siegfried loads up and holds his loot up and sends out 2 cantrips to make some light and a high-pitched noise.
The magic from your loot, emboldened from your playing, echoes throughout the chamber, and the door that was ajar, it starts to open and just sort of creaks open. And beyond that, you see another room, a long chamber, about 50 feet across, and another door beyond. And within this chamber, you see statues lining in 6 different indentations, portcullises into the wall. And you see what looks like broken statues near those statues on the ground. What would you like to do?
Well, they're not going to kill themselves. Let's proceed forward.
Okay. Who's heading in first?
I'm headed in first. Bella Bronte is behind me. Nick is pulling up behind her. Then we have Siegfried, then Baron, then Zara.
Okay. Samael, as you head into the room, your shield up, your weapon ready, you hear a strange noise as you get about halfway into the chamber. It's sort of a stone grinding on stone. And as you turn towards the sound, you watch as one of the statues is sprung to life. And it is clawing at you now. And it begins to raise and lower an arm in a quick fashion, scratching across you. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Dun dun dun!